upgrade has been upgraded. And now the shuttle's coming in. Undefended probe line. Looks like this could be very dangerous. Nice reaction there from Jaystar. But now this Reaver's going to get a shot off on those probes. No, it does not get a shot off. And that shuttle almost goes down. Reaver is going to have to be abandoned. Wow, that was really, really bad. But actually a lot of probes go down. 7 probes go down. That was actually a fairly nice Scarab shot. However, that shuttle almost went down. Actually, I think that shuttle did go down. And that was not actually the best harass, because the Reaver was lost, and 2 Zealots were lost, and the shuttle was lost for only 7 probes. And because of this second Nexus that is going to be coming up, Jaystar is going to be able to make more probes than HerO will be able to. So not the most effective harass, and I'm going to have to wonder how HerO is going to get back in this game. You can see his minerals are already starting to deplete, and now he's adding 2 more gateways, which is actually a pretty sound plan because he's going to try and get more units in order to break out of this contain. Another shuttle with the Reaver is now out, and Probe is mining these minerals. Looks like this Reaver is probably going to go try and do some damage to these goons, try and take off their shields, but he does not want to lose these units. He does not want to lose that Reaver. It's very crucial that he doesn't. Looks like HerO is going to push out now, and if he manages to pick off the Observer for HerO, or for Jaystar, then he can use those Dark Templars, but it does not look like he's going to be able to get that Observer. Second expansion is now up for Jaystar, so Jaystar is just going to be able to exponentially increase his advantage, because he's going to be able to get a way better economy and way more units. So you can see his supply is probably already jumping way ahead. Yeah, 63 supply to 85 supply. That is a very large difference. And now 2 speed shuttles moving out. They've got to be careful and not get caught in between Dragoons. Looks like this one has 2 Dark Templars, a Zealot, and this one has a Reaver and 2 Zealots, and he's really going to have to make some good harass come out of this. HerO's still not going to be able to break out, but if he can get some good harass, he will be able to get some higher unit. He'll be able to get a bigger army eventually. And we can see 1 Dark Templar moving over here, going to block the ramp. This Reaver is going to be able to kill a lot of probes, and another Dark Templar over here is going to stop these units from coming up. These units can't get up anymore, and those probes are running to the natural. And this Dark Templar is actually blocking a lot of those Dragoons from getting up. So very, very nice move there by HerO, but does not look like he's getting too many probe kills. He's only gotten 6 probe kills with that Reaver, and this Dark Templar is actually doing a really nice job. And now an attack going on over here. Looks like HerO tried to break out, but he had way inferior forces to this mass of Dragoons over here for Jaystar. And now he's going to try and take a sneak expansion over here, which is always a good move, but he's got to make sure it doesn't get caught. And now the shuttles are going to be forced to retreat. It's still not the most effective harass. It did manage to get some probe kills and managed to put some pressure on Jaystar, but Jaystar still has a huge economic and army advantage. And now another Reaver drop coming in here, gets 2 more kills, and now he's got to get out of there. There's just too many Dragoons over here. Nexus is now being planted over here, and HerO looks like he's set to still continue his Reaver harassment. Getting another probe. Really has to be careful of not losing the shuttle, but looks like he's just trying to claw his way back into this game, getting every single probe kill he can, which will help him a lot in the long run. So Jaystar now knows that there's something fishy going on. If there's no expansion yet, it's probably a sneak expansion somewhere. So now he's sending this Observer over here and finds the sneak expansion, and now we see Jaystar is now going to go and kill it. 2 more shuttles now moving out for HerO, and loaded up with more Reaver, 1 Reaver and about 6 Zealots, and this expansion has to be cancelled. But now these units are going to be able to move out, and hopefully HerO will be able to get an expansion over here. But just look at this huge army from Jaystar. He's just got a huge army because of that second expansion. And now these Zealots are being unloaded. Reaver's coming out. Reaver is now out, and we'll have to see how many probe kills it gets. Another 4 probes go down, and looking pretty good so far. This harass is really, really annoying against Jaystar, because Jaystar is going to have to continue to bring units to defend. But now an attack going on in the natural over here, and wow, Jaystar is going to be able to shut down this expansion attempt. and right now it's looking not too good for HerO because he can't get that expansion up. He's got High Templar right now, but it looks like Storm hasn't been upgraded yet, and so now he's gonna have to defend. I don't know if he can defend this, but that expansion attempt is failed, and this harass is still doing some damage over here. But it looks like it's mostly cleaned up at this point, and those High Templar really need that Storm finish. It's just about to be finished, so he's got to buy a little bit more time with these probes and with that reverb. But looks like he's running out of units and he's running out of time. Storm has now been upgraded, and lots of storms go. Two storms going off on those dragoons right now, and they actually managed to kill a lot because they were clumped on that ramp. And now more dragoons going down. It looks like JStar is actually going to have to be forced to retreat. So Storms saved HerO in the nick of time, and now he's going to push out, and he's going to be able to take an expansion, it seems. He actually has a pretty large force now because of those storms, and he's going to be able to expand at this point. So really nice defense by him. Now he's going to be able to take an expansion. Regardless, however, JStar, even though he's lost so many probes, he still has the second Nexus already up, and yeah, HerO's already mining out. So JStar still has a significant advantage. He still has a higher supply count than does HerO. But HerO is going to be able to get his Nexus up, which is going to be crucial in allowing him to stay in this game. So fairly good game so far. That attack by JStar up the ramp, I don't feel was a very good attack. He should have just set a contain here, because now HerO is actually going to be able to get a Nexus. If he had just pushed into the natural and just waited outside, he could have set up a contain and denied any expansion from coming. So now HerO is going to be able to get that expansion up, which will give him a sort of a chance in this game. But otherwise, if his contain had been set up by JStar, he would have been able to starve HerO out. But now this expansion is going to be able to finish, and HerO will actually be able to have a chance in this game. So both players look like they're going to be content macroing up right now. JStar knows he's got the unit advantage, he's got the second Nexus already up, while HerO does not. I think at this point he should really be thinking about getting a third expansion, because it'll be really crucial for him to get a third expansion to continue increasing his advantage. Because at this point, HerO really can't push out and do anything, because he just does not have as large of an army.